Hello and beautiful morning to you. Welcome to another edition of the Weekend Show. I am David Obobasele.
And my name is Oluchi Kalameka. Thank you so much for sticking with us from January all the way to December. And we are still going to stick with you all the way to next January, and the cycle continues.
The cycle continues, and it seems as if this year flew.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing, people have started traveling. Manima going, it's not like that. You look at it once in a while. And it just Ghana must game travel. I didn't really get to see Ghana must go back. I saw fancy traveling back. Yes, but people are beginning to travel. That means there is hope. But you know, somebody said that is mostly people that have events that cannot be shifted. But
just remain positive, continue to do the right thing, and continue to remain safe. All right, let's bring you newspaper review for this morning. Join us. Let's begin from ABS website to see the stories making the headlines. Soludo reassures workers of improved welfare, direct promotion exercise. Anambra hosts 2024 Festival of Christmas Carol, 9 lessons and praises. We also have disregard social media heightened insecurity in Anambra. The state is the safest in Nigeria. Soludo tells in the Anambra beheading of school teacher. French court jails 8 people for hate campaign. We also have FIFA rankings. Super Eagles retained 44th globally, 5th in Africa. Those are the stories that we have on ABS website this morning.
And then we'll go straight to the dailies. We have the Guardian newspaper this morning. And on the major rider for that paper, we have vanishing beaches. Hope deems on coastal leisure during Yuletide. We also have the news feature, how federal government's 2% budgetary allocation will impact agriculture in 2025. Defamation lessons from Trump to Babalola. And then we also have the stories on politics, why patriotic Nigerians should support Akume's position on South retaining presidency till 2031. And then, finally, the last but not the least, military vows to protect Nigerians against terrorist aggression during Christmas. Okay.
And then from the Guardian Weekend, we move to the Weekend Trust this morning. On the banner headline on the Weekend Trust, Tinubu should reduce VAT, that is VAT, to 5%. Professor Ode Ojowu. The many reversed appointments of Tinubu, find the details on page 11 of the Weekend Trust this morning. Army, Navy promote 254 senior officers. Controversies, scandals that rocked Kannywood in 2024. Get your details from page 22 of the Weekend Trust. Hardship, we can't travel for Christmas, New Year, says Nigerians. Bichi Bauchi village where Kilichi business is family's legacy. You also get to find out the details on page 34 this morning.
And then straight to the Punch newspaper this Saturday morning. And we have the story on Yuletide. That's quite the season. Security agencies deploy operative as NRC offers free train rides. And then the story on Ibadan stampede, Ibadan funfair tragedy, detained Oni's ex-queen hospitalized. Inspector General heads probe. This getting quite dramatic because the media house, the owner said he's been hospitalized too. All right.
It's really a messy situation there.
Honestly, it's getting messier. All right. We also have Whiskey, Davido, other celebrity beefs that shaped 2024. And the major rider, again, Port Harcourt refinery shuts down after $1.5 billion rehabilitation. truck drivers decry week-long wait for fuel. And then we have soaring costs, shrinking income, dampen youth-out celebration. Federal government votes 27 billion naira for Obasanjo Gowon Buhari orders in 2025. Lagos hideouts where foreigners pay Nigerian recruits 300,000 naira, for romance scam. Yahaya Bello regains freedom. And finally, the last but not the least, teacher who sodomized my 10-year-old son must be jailed. Says Lagos mother. Stand with you.
So it's a really painful situation now. Seeing foreigners also coming to do Yahoo. And then Nigeria will get the negative publicity for it. All right. From the Punch newspaper, we move over to the Saturday Times newspaper. Doris Oga crowned for 45th Miss Nigeria. Get the details on the Saturday Times this morning. We also have land title, I'm not indebted to FCTA, Abbas. House of Reps Committee probing over 1,000 CBN staff retirement promises. Okay, sorry. House of Representatives Committee probing over 1,000 CBN staff retirement promises fair hearing. We also have, the photo story of the just concluded Miss Nigeria is also on the Saturday Times this morning. So when you pick a copy, you can feel among the events.
And then straight to the last but not the least paper, the Saturday Tribune newspaper. And on top of that page, we have Edo High Court overrules governor over local government chairman. Ekiti Magistrate Court grants Farotimi 30 million naira bail, bars him from granting interviews. And then Wike gives Abuja landowners fresh 2 weeks ultimatum to settle bill. Then the major rider, parents of Almajiri children should be jailed, says Pogu Middle Belt leader. Then we also have open grazing. Herdsmen arrested in Oyo fined 1.7 million naira. 3 policemen suspects die in road accidents in Ondo. The last but not the least, Ibadan Fun Fair tragedy. Makinde cancels birthday celebrations. Oni's ex-queen orders still in police custody. And that's it on our press review this morning. Remember to read up. Stories are making it the headlines today. All you have to do is visit the vendor closest to you or the socials of these papers.
This fun fair has really turned a source story for a birthday celebration. Down, the state government has Oyo state government has intervened by cancelling birthday celebrations. But what about the other celebrations? I think the issue should be about...
I think a celebration around this season.
Yes, how to manage crowds when you're expecting this kind of number of people.
But the actual truth there is, you also note, maybe people don't want to talk about it, but hunger also played a role.
It also did.
So you might be budgeting for 100 and you see 1 million.
1 million. I don't know why cancelling of celebrations will actually be the solution.
People died. So you can't be celebrating. It's insensitive.
Yeah, all right.
Parents lost their children. The number is almost 30-something, if not more.
Let's hope, but we also really need to do something about how to manage crowds in this kind
people
of...
are hungry, David. People are hungry.
Yes, but so maybe when the police begins
she should have used an open field.
Yes, we know how, what was the capacity she planned for and everything. Anyway, we'll get to see these things. All right, stay with us. Once it's 8, we'll take you to our breakfast news studio for breakfast news at 8.